gay little fairy. What will the potential investors think?
Who here hates HS TikkyTokky? Who here thinks this guy?
Bank holidays are notoriously slow on the markets, but we have still made 130 pips today so far. Every single day that you are not inside, you are missing out on money.
Actually his, because he's making hundreds of thousands of pounds in profit every single month from this scam.
So, I paid HS TikkyTokky £10,000, actually not dollars, to promote the project. There was no rug pull. HS TikkyTokky is obviously talking.
Harrison Sullivan, better known online as HS TikkyTokky, is no stranger to controversy. He's seen it all, from scam allegations related to his influencer marketing, to being criticized for behaving rashly with his opponent and fans outside the ring. But these were not even the turning points on his long list of controversies. He's been everywhere, including violent public fights that got him banned from platforms, a deadly car crash that left a person seriously injured, and fake AI videos making him look gay. However, the question is, why does, even after the Financial Conduct Authority warning, the car crash headlines, and outrageous behavior towards his fans, HS TikkyTokky's name is still trending? Is it the drama that keeps people hooked?
Stand here. Stand there by all means. Stand here. Thank you. Thank you, mate. Wait. I'm allowed to film. I'm allowed to film. I have my own rights. Because he done nothing wrong.
He's under arrest.
He done nothing wrong.
Take your camera footage and...
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I will.
Or the way he turns every controversy into an entertainment show. British.
I think this guy's a total dweeb. What? Do you know what this is, boys? Sometimes when you show someone respect, e.g., I actually DM'd him and I said, oh, I see you're working with Rubet. Can you help sort me a deal? I actually DM'd him and said that. Respect, I see you doing your thing. But then that's obviously gassed this little nerd up to think that he can say I'm a dweeb. How can you talk like that to me?
With 2 million followers online, every time he falls, the views only rise up. But at the same time, controversies followed him along, like when he hit a fan after a boxing match. Tokky threw the first punch. He swung with his right hand, hitting the fan on the face. The impact caused the fan to stumble backward, knocking over a small barrier near the ring. Security rushed forward, but Tokky wasn't done. Tokky grabbed a folding chair from the edge of the ring. The footage shows him lifting it over his head and throwing it at the fan. Luckily, the chair was caught by one of the security guards at the moment, saving the chair from crashing or hitting other audience. People around the scene shouted or moved quickly to avoid getting hit by Tokky. Some pulled out their phones to record what was happening. The tension lasted only a few seconds, but the speed of the escalation made it feel longer. That should be disqualified, not a win after he did that. People later pointed out that the person labeled as fan at first was actually Bad Boy Beeman, another YouTuber known for commentary and exposés. He had come to call out Tokky because he had not liked Tokky's fight at all. According to Bad Boy, Tokky should fight with people who have a bit more clue about what boxing actually is.
For those of you who can't tell, this is me, right here. That's me. I was at the event, and obviously I wasn't happy with the result of HS TikkyTokky's fight. I feel like he should be going up against people who are a little bit more clued up on how to box, okay? I can't show you the clip of it because obviously copyright from DAZN, but his fight was appalling. I'm not taking away from HS and his fight, by the way, just his opponent. I feel like the opponent went in there with the knowledge in his head that he was going to lose.
Tokky's movements were quick and sharp as he didn't hesitate at any step. But behind the viral mess was the real story that started it all. In August 2024, Tokky participated in Misfits Boxing 17 in Dublin. His opponent was George Fenson, a British influencer and amateur boxer. The match was part of a growing trend of where social media personalities step into the ring to turn clout into pay-per-view cash. The United States was started with KSI versus Logan Paul in 2018, quickly became a business model, drawing millions of viewers and sponsorship deals worth millions more. Events under Misfits Boxing and Kingpin now sell out arenas, and some bouts generate over $20 million in revenue through tickets and streaming rights. Tokky's involvement came after viral clips of him training posted on his social media accounts. The lead up to the fight was heavily publicized. Tokky used every platform to promote it, while Misfits Boxing also made it viral with interviews of both the contestants.
I'd fight you right now.
Would ya?
When it's me and you, no talking, I know I'm gonna smash you up.
On fight night, the arena was packed with approximately 10,000 fans, influencers, and media crews ready to film every moment. The crowd noise was constant, with people holding phones high, waiting to capture a viral clip.
Is sanctioned by Brown, and the 3 judges scoring ring fee, and the 3rd man in charge of the action. And now he's wearing the white trunks.
George Fensome, a British reality TV star and influencer, tried to keep his focus, but the pressure was visible.
His official way, his Misfits Boxing debut. Hey, gorgeous George!
As the bell rang, both men circled cautiously at first, but it didn't take long for Tokky to take control. He moved fast, cutting off George's space and landing early punches that made the crowd roar.
TikkyTokky, many think he gets it. KSI, what are you expecting here? Well,
he used quick jabs and precise footwork, keeping Fensome off balance. In under 79 seconds, Tokky landed a decisive combination that knocked Fensome to the canvas, securing a first-round victory. The win was confirmed officially, and the referee raised Tokky's hand.
HS is going to do some damage, but if he can hold his
Fensome in a fetal position.
Oh my God. Already.
Look at this, hands by the hips. HS TikkyTokky slams the
so
body. George down again.
Oh my God.
He violated him. The fight's not over yet. This is not a gorgeous performance right now. This is ugly from George Fensome. The referee is asking him right now.
This is embarrassing from George. Let's go. I think we might have a fight.
HS looking so. From HS, and that is it. It should have been 99%.
The quick victory immediately went viral. Within minutes, users reposted the 79-second knockout from multiple camera angles.
Star and HS. Minute now. Talk to us about it.
Yeah, it was good. Respect to him. Round of applause for...
Tokky, who had no serious boxing background beyond influencer training camps and gym sparring, stunned viewers with how easily he defeated his opponent. People expected George Fensome, who had more experience in front of cameras than in the ring, to at least make it competitive. Instead, his defense fell apart almost immediately, and Tokky's win looked effortless.
The lethal left hook.
He put his face down with covered the back of his head within the first second of the fight before HS even attacked. Who let these guys get in the ring? But the post-fight moment was the one that shocked everyone. What would have been Tokky's perfect night ended in mess when he hit a YouTuber bad boy Beeman in the crowd. Nonetheless, the trouble didn't stop there. Just a day later, during the official Misfits Boxing 17 weigh-in in Dublin on August 30th, 2024, Tokky clashed again, this time with his opponent, George Fensome. The event was meant to be a simple face-off.
All I'm going to say is, calm it.
Bro, you can't even spit a set. You're so nervous, bro. Look, you're shaking, bro.
But things got tense when Fensome turned to the crowd and yelled, "Who here hates Tokky?"
Who here hates HS TikkyTokky? Who here?
The taunt immediately drew a sharp response. Tokky grabbed the microphone, stepped forward, and fired back directly at Fensome, calling him a bitch boy.
Who here thinks this guy?
The verbal clash escalated in an instant. Fensome lunged at Tokky in an attempt to tackle him, turning a promotional moment into a full-on scuffle. Security rushed in, but Tokky reacted quickly. Breaking free from the initial grab, he delivered 3 deliberate headbutts to Fensome's upper back and shoulders before they could be separated. Neither fighter was seriously hurt, but the moment completely changed the mood of the event. The sudden outburst made people question Tokky's control and focus before the big fight. Major outlets like TalkSport, etc. posted headlines about it, and the scuffle ended up getting more attention than the actual fight. By the time officials finally restored order, the atmosphere was tense and all eyes were on the two fighters. What had actually happened was that when Tokky was flexing his muscles in front of the crowd, he couldn't tolerate Fensome's playful push and threw him down, clearly frustrated and boiling with fury. Unfortunately, Tokky's anger backfired. He was later banned for not controlling anger, which led him to multiple violent fights.
Where you at, you little? Come on. Don't draw me out. I'm breaking. Come on. Come on. Come on.
At the same time, he was building a contrasting online image, one defined by masculinity, wealth, and influence. Throughout 2023, Tokky became part of a conversation about manosphere-style influencers. These are the men who speak to a young male audience about being dominant, wealthy, in control, and often dismissive of vulnerability.
In the modern day, you're going to get eaten alive if you don't make the correct moves. The life as an average man is so shit. You're slaving away on a 9 to 5 from Monday to Friday, maybe having a few drinks on the weekend, and then repeating the cycle and repeating the cycle. Today, you might ask, what have I done?
One of his frequent topics was wealth and status as proof of masculinity. Tokky repeatedly posted images of luxury cars, private jets, and villas in Dubai or Marbella, all designed to show that he had escaped normal life. He also claimed very high earnings. One article reported he said he made £20 million a year living in Dubai. On social media, he portrayed this life as open and available to anyone who would follow his path. Now that framing matters, it sets a message that real men succeed through visible symbols of wealth, Lamborghinis and expensive cars, exotic trips, designer watches like Patek Philippe and Rolex, and expensive dinners rather than through quieter measures of success. However, critics like GQ discovered Tokky's wealth was mostly fake by checking public records, company filings, and rental agreements. They found that many luxury cars were rented, villas were short-term stays, and content was staged. Other than that, his talk revolved around masculinity defined by dominance and aggression. Tokky's content often emphasized physical strength, confrontation, and control. For example, he often posted videos of himself working out, arguing with rivals, or telling followers to control others.
That's it. Oh, beautiful shot. See the difference with power out the first three?
Yeah.
The difference in the mobility?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not stuck to the floor. Give me one more. No power in the first three. Think about the movements and put it in the last one. That's it. That's it. That time. Good. Well done.
Yeah, I'm learning. I'm learning.
And they're rating you highly, then.
He presented these actions as proof of being a real man. He also made statements about women and relationships that matched the pickup artist or dominant man style, treating women as proof of his masculinity and mocking anyone who believed in equality or showing vulnerability.
No, put the number. I'll never text you if it's Instagram.
The number?
No, actually, we play rugby.
Yeah.
Wait, have you got a car?
No, I feel it.
I feel it right now. Do I have permission?
Man, I'm saying
Put your number. You don't have a car. Confirmed. Nah, confirmed. It's definitely tuna.
GQ reported him using terms like calling black girls clapped or butters, while denying misogyny by twisting his words to his own meaning. However, this way of presenting himself, men over women, strength over others, fits a version of masculinity built on control, not respect.
Boys, what is it with women nowadays and it just being acceptable to be overweight? People need to be held accountable. You got a bunch of Oompa Loompas walking around shouting body positivity movement. No, it is not positive, okay?
Tokky also emphasized control over women in relationships as part of the lifestyle. In his social media posts, Tokky frequently showed women in club settings, in luxury backdrops, as part of the lifestyle rather than as partners. Moreover, he ran a Telegram channel where he mixed financial advice with lifestyle content. Young men were invited to join his Signals trading group while he showed images of luxury cars, expensive trips, and women, implying that following him could lead to wealth and status.
Harley's back in the game.
Back to the game, getting trimmed tonight.
I'm giving him a haircut and then we're going out the strip. Harley's still trading, yeah, bro. That's what he does full time. It's mad. Started off in one of the groups, taught himself. Now it's in Marbella. Like, you've been around the world, innit? Trading, doing your thing. Success story right here, boys.
In interviews, he admitted controversial stances, but defended them later on. For example, a few months back, Tokky had an interview with Louis Theroux, British-American documentary maker, where topics like being a scammer or being homophobic were discussed. When Louis reminded Tokky that in one of the previous videos, he had said that if his son was gay, he would disown him, Tokky defended that his talk was not homophobic at all, but the difference was in views due to it being my definition versus your definition. The message this sent to young men was worrying. Studies show that content from masculinity influencers has a significant reach and impact. For example, a survey by men's health charity Movember found that 61% of young men in the UK regularly engage with masculinity influencer content. Also, around 35% of those had taken actions based on that content, examples supplements, diet pills, risk-taking, rather than merely watching. TikkyTokky was part of this whole system. He told followers to follow me, learn from me, dominate, making it seem that wealth, women's attention, and social status were rewards for loyalty.
Be talking to her with confidence, conviction, and just go up to her and aim to just have a chat with her, okay? Guys that go in and they show their card straight away, they approach the situation, they're like, hi, you're really pretty, can I have your number? Why is a girl gonna say, yeah, okay?
This setup exploited young men's insecurities about purpose, confidence, and relationships. The flashy lifestyle, women in videos, and promises of power created a loop. Followers stayed engaged, hoping to gain status and success, while he profited from every sign-up. He also didn't talk nicely to women creators. Many of his videos showed him speaking rashly or aggressively toward them, especially women on platforms like OnlyFans.
Can I ask you a good question? It's more of like a question with a bit of substance, you know what I mean?
Right, okay.
What makes you wet?
Water.
He would call women bitches or insult them for the way they presented themselves online. In some clips, he mocked their words, their looks, or even their attitudes.
I'm not sure, I think people
You do this all the time?
Nah, for girls to get points.
You're beating my ass right now.
Nah, for girls to get points, they need to twerk on the camera, and then their score goes up. And for guys, we just have to sit.
Surprisingly, many of his viewers actually appreciated this side of him. They saw it as bold, confident, and entertaining, even if it crossed social boundaries. This behavior reinforced the persona he was building. Someone in control, unafraid to push limits, and unapologetically dominant. His audience rewarded him for it, liking and sharing these videos. For example, a single clip of him giving trading tips alongside expensive cars or in jets could get tens of thousands of likes, hundreds of comments praising his lifestyle, and shares that spread the video to new viewers. This only strengthened his influence and made his message about wealth, power, and status feel more credible to his followers. No more loose racist games on TikTok? Fuck, those are the best. A GQ article named TikkyTokky as part of the manosphere, a group of influencers promoting extreme ideas about masculinity. It also reported that some teachers noticed boys refusing to listen to female teachers after watching content like this. Articles like GQ identify Tokky as a person who copied Tate's style of showing off wealth and promoting aggressive masculinity. The backlash grew when Tokky publicly used homophobic F-slurs, even getting reactions from people like Aiden Ross.
Free HS! Can I see the clip of like how he got banned? He just got banned for... Okay, first of all, HS, Twitch is gonna take you out a lot quicker. But you shouldn't have been banned for kick for just saying that.
Listen. Now your Twitch is gonna get banned. Unlucky. I hate I hate.
Dude, oh my god.
Unlucky, mate.
Free HS!
Leading to his 2025 ban from the streaming platform Kick. But in all of this, Tokky was never sorry, saying that his ban was only because he thought the app was uncensored and said whatever he found to be appropriate. But these controversies are just some on his long list. The red flags became more apparent when, in October 2024, the Financial Conduct Authority issued a formal warning listing TikkyTokky/Finesse as an unauthorized firm. It flagged Tokky's social media handles on TikTok, Instagram, and Telegram and advised the public that these channels might be promoting financial products or services without permission. The notice made clear that Tokky's content was not just influencer marketing, but likely unregulated investment promotion. On his posts, live streams, and Telegram groups, he promoted trading, crypto, and Forex linked to his brand. He often posted pictures of luxury cars, villas in Dubai and Marbella, and other fancy lifestyles, suggesting that his wealth came from trading and that followers could make the same money by following him. His channel offered signals, private group access, and insider trading strategies, with followers often invited via referral links. When a person finally used the link, signed up or invested, then Tokky or his affiliates received a commission.
Put signals in my group and give educational content as well. So I actually flew someone out here. No, didn't fly someone out here. Someone flew out here called Jamie, who had made like over 100K in 3 months from the group. And he bought a Rolex off me and I got testimonials with him. But even then people were like, nah, this is fake. You paid for him to be out here and this and that. But I hadn't. Actually hadn't, yeah. But it's going really well so far. That's all I can say is, if you've been in the group since January, you will have made a lot of money.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Aussies are jokes, mate. Aussies are jokes. Yeah, you've got zero money in your bank. Yeah, bro, I'll show you my bank account right now. You don't need money in your bank, boys. Money in your bank's a scam because it means it can be taken by anyone. It's not your money. Money in the bank is not yours. So right now, I've got 360 quid in my bank account. Do I need more than that? Yes, for this meal right now. So I'm going to reload. Can I send you some USDT, please?
Many users said that after paying fees or deposits, they only got a few trading signals. Then, instead of profits, they faced losses or couldn't withdraw their money. For example, forum posts on Baby Pips and Reddit shared screenshots showing deposits made, minimal signals received, and failed withdrawals. Thousands of people reportedly joined Tokky's trading groups through referral links, but most never made any profit. Only a handful of carefully chosen screenshots showing winners were shared on social media or Telegram, creating the false impression that success was common. Forum threads on sites like Baby Pips describe the setup as a marketing funnel rather than a genuine trading service, which is a system designed to guide people toward paying or signing up regardless of actual results. Media investigations found that many of Tokky's claims about wealth and lifestyle didn't match the facts. He publicly stated he earned about £20 million a year and lived in places like Dubai. However, company filings showed that several of his businesses had been dissolved. Investigators also reported bailiffs visiting his mother's rented home in Essex, suggesting that his lavish lifestyle claims were exaggerated or staged.
Boys, look at the life that I am living. Look at where I stay. Look at what I wear. Look at where I was a few years ago and then understand that I know something that you don't. Any of you boys watching this video can master the market with mine and my team's guidance. And once you have mastered the market, you are a money printing machine. You can buy back your time. You do not have to work for somebody else. You do not have to turn up for work at a certain time of the day. You have your life back. All of these people above have made hundreds of pounds today. There's 17-year-olds coming up to me in the beach club in Lanty with 50 grand in their account. More than your parents have. Wake the up, learn from us and change your life. Right now, I'm gonna take 5 people in for free. If you're watching this, you wanna level up, send a message to the app below right now. Let's go.
The FCA listing, first published on 17th October 2024 and updated on 12th of March 2025, marked the brand as unauthorized and placed it under regulatory scrutiny. It made clear that followers engaging with the operation had no protections under the Financial Ombudsman or FSCS, highlighting the risks behind Tokky's online ventures.
HS scammed me out of $900 when I was coming up. He scammed me. I don't with HS, bro.
He scammed you?
That ass, bro. He scammed me, bro. His damn assistant Dante, bro. Dante and HS, bro, scammed my HS. I don't know, bro. I don't know. That shit don't sit well with me. Nah, but like I had nothing, bro. That like legit. I was working at the grocery store, and I used I had to ask my brother for $900. I was trying to collab with him.
Oh, and they just took your money?
He took my money and never responded to me.
Away from the world of finance, Tokky's life off-screen was also making headlines. Earlier, in March 2024, Tokky was involved in a serious car crash in Virginia Water, Surrey. He was driving a $300,000 McLaren supercar when the incident occurred, shocking both fans and onlookers. According to police reports, Tokky collided with another vehicle, causing visible damage to both cars. The situation quickly escalated because he was suspected of several violations at the scene, including failing to stop after the collision, driving without valid insurance, and using a mobile phone while driving.
Left his McLaren and walked off. Hell. Hey, General, you good?
I feel something crack, bro.
Are you alright?
No, I think.
Aye, that's not trust, man.
No,
sorry, no, we're fine.
anything on your back. I don't know what you're crying.
Okay, just trying to still. What's going on with your leg? Okay, just...
Is it a Ferrari? That's a McLaren. He's gone into oh god.
Authorities responded promptly, and officers on site noted the severity of the crash. Emergency services attended to the injured parties, including a passenger identified as General G, along with other occupants of the involved vehicles. While no life-threatening injuries were reported, some individuals sustained moderate physical injuries that required treatment at nearby medical facilities. Eyewitness accounts and media reports describe seeing the McLaren with significant front-end damage, and shattered debris of car was scattered across the road. The other vehicle involved was also damaged, indicating that the collision was forceful. Authorities were investigating whether Tokky's use of a mobile phone contributed to delayed reaction times, potentially playing a role in the accident. This incident clashed with Tokky's previous claims of car crashes.
Driving like this is absolutely cringe. You could have just killed an innocent family. You've just driven into the back of a car and driven off and filmed it and think that you look hard by doing that. Driving recklessly isn't cool, okay? You're not.
Following the crash, local police opened an investigation into multiple potential offenses. The first was failure to stop, a serious charge in the UK that applies when a driver is involved in an accident but leaves the scene without providing details or assisting injured parties. Second, driving without insurance is another major violation, especially for high-performance vehicles like a McLaren, which are expensive to repair or replace. Finally, using a mobile phone while driving is considered a growing hazard on British roads, often linked to delayed reactions, distracted driving, and accidents. Following the March 2024 car crash in Virginia water, Tokky's legal troubles gradually mounted. The investigation of the crash took months, with police gathering witness statements, reviewing footage, and assessing vehicle damage reports. This was to determine the extent of Tokky's responsibility and whether charges should be pressed. By November 2024, a court date had been formally scheduled for Tokky to answer for the alleged offenses. However, instead of appearing in court on that date, reports tell that Tokky either fled the UK or failed to present himself at the scheduled hearing anyway. The precise circumstances of his absence remain somewhat unclear, but police issued a warrant for his arrest. After failing to appear for a scheduled court date, authorities and news outlets issued public warnings about Tokky, stressing that skipping court could bring harsher charges. A Surrey police spokesperson said, "We are appealing for the public's help to find 23-year-old Harrison Sullivan, who is wanted for failing to appear at court in relation to several driving offenses in Virginia water in March." In response, Tokky tweeted that he had never driven a car and wasn't guilty of anything, directly contradicting official reports of the March 2024 crash in Virginia water, Surrey. Later on, there was also significant and recent footage showing him purchasing and driving vehicles. There's even a reference to the McLaren 720s from March in a video posted on November 26th, right before his court date, making it pretty clear that it's all staged. While the investigation and warrant were ongoing, Tokky's personal life continued to draw attention. In September 2025, he publicly announced that his girlfriend, Lily May, was pregnant with their child, a girl. The announcement came at a time when he was reportedly still under investigation and, according to multiple sources, effectively on the run. Media outlets reported that Harrison Sullivan, aka HS TikkyTokky, announced in September 2025 that his girlfriend, Lily May, was pregnant with their child. The coverage pointed out that this announcement came while authorities were actively trying to locate him, emphasizing the contrast between his private life milestones and public legal accountability. As things escalated in response to his ongoing legal troubles, Tokky tweeted that he had never driven a car and wasn't guilty of anything, directly contradicting official reports of the March 2024 crash in Virginia water, Surrey. The following day, on October 11th, 2025, Tokky appeared at Guildford Magistrates Court. This initial appearance allowed the court to formally address the charges stemming from the crash and his failure to attend the previous hearing. Legal representatives presented information regarding his arrest and confirmed that he was in custody. The court session formally brought Harrison Sullivan, aka HS TikkyTokky, back into the UK legal system after nearly a year on the run. His presence highlighted the contrast with months spent avoiding authorities and mocking them in his videos.
Ask him about the court case. Ask you about your court case.
How's your court cases going?
About what?
About your court case. Well, they want to know about a court case.
Ask about your court case.
Shut up, you little.
Held at Guildford Magistrates Court on October 11th, 2025, he was remanded ahead of a hearing at Staines Magistrates Court. It was ensured that he would remain under police supervision and was denied bail until the next scheduled court date. This was to prevent any potential attempts of Tokky to flee again. The next hearing was meant to look more closely at the charges and decide on bail or restrictions. Since Tokky had avoided court before, legal experts expected the judge to impose stricter rules to make sure he couldn't run again. Then, from luxury cars, crash investigations, and trading schemes into something far stronger, AI filters, makeup clips, and an image fight. In October 2025, AI-generated videos of Tokky went viral on TikTok and Instagram, showing him in full makeup with lipstick, eyeliner, false lashes, and lip-syncing lines that made it look like he was coming out as gay.
I'm so glad I decided to come out as gay. Like, look at me, I'm living, honey. You better get used to it, because this is the real me, bitch. That's queen. Period. We are out here in Dubai, 7 Hills, 7 Attitude, 7...
The clips were convincing enough that many viewers thought they were real, and they quickly spread across social media. Tokky responded publicly, calling the videos disrespectful and saying he had not given consent for his image to be used in this way, warning he would take legal action if they continued.
Suing them, and I'm suing the guy that made the video of me talking to a kid. I've already made the request to TikTok to find out who he is, what his email address is, where his IP address is. I'm already onto it, because that's serious defamation. He'll go to prison for that.
One of his tweets said, "Every single person posting zesty videos like this are in the process of being sued."
I'm the gay little fairy. Open the door, please.
He said that the videos were hurting his reputation and people needed to stop posting it. The incident went viral because it went against the brand he had built as a wealthy, dominant male influencer. It also raised bigger questions about consent and digital identity of influencers.
Me and Jake are both gay. We love men. Yes, guys, it's true. Me and HS are gay. Bye, everyone. See you later.
But as the outrage faded, Tokky's name didn't. Even after the FCA warning, the McLaren crash, and the leaked DMs, Tokky's name keeps trending, amplified by every share, comment, and reaction across TikTok and social media. In this ecosystem, every scandal, fight, or viral clip doesn't hurt him, but fuels his visibility. If you want to stay on top of the latest stories, controversies, and the people making headlines, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a deep dive like this one.